Hey, Regina here. Maybe you have done exercises where you have identified your inner and outer obstacles. I'm not going to talk about the outer obstacles today here in this video, although uh, nothing is really outside of you, just for the record. Okay, for the purpose of this video, we're only focusing on what we call inner obstacles. So let's get to it. All inner obstacles are just memories. All your so-called inner blocks are nothing but memories. They could be emotional memories or thought memories, doesn't matter. So what has become your inner resistance is not present day reality. It's a memory. Simple as that. A memory of some past experience or some past fear that somehow got internalized. Your brain stores emotional experiences as protection, right? But they show up later as, for example, as hesitation, as self-doubt, overthinking, fear, whatever it is, even also sadness and anger. And this resistance feels so real because the memory was emotional. But that doesn't make it true for right now. So let's consider, for example, the fear of speaking up, whether it's in a meeting or in any other situation. Maybe it's a memory from school or an experience at your job or with your family or whatever. It's not a truth about who you are today. It's not even true today in any form or sense. You're not afraid of the thing itself. That's important to state here. You're reacting to what your thought reminds you of. Could be failure, rejection, being misunderstood, being ignored, loss, whatever. It doesn't really matter. All inner resistance is a memory. It's not reality. It's your system replaying an old moment when something felt unsafe. Memories are not facts. Memories are not truth. Nothing's wrong with you either. That's also important to remember. Your nervous system is just doing its job based on outdated info. But even the past only exists in your mind, just like the future. It doesn't even exist in any other place. So the only moment you have is now. So could you decide to let those perceived obstacles go? Could you even let the resistance to having them go? I'm going to say that again. Could you even let the resistance to having them go? Just for this moment. It might not make much sense, but it's not about it making sense. Could you just let the resistance to having them go right now? Just for now. Remember, you only have now. There is no other time, really, right? The past and the future are only in your mind. And as you let that resistance of having them, as you set that resistance of having them free, see what happens. And as you let those perceived obstacles go and set them free, just by decision and just for now, see what happens. And surprise, 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 you may feel a little more free. If there's such a thing as more free, a bit more empowered, or maybe a lot more empowered, a bit more alive. And isn't that great and wonderful? Freedom comes when you recognize, oh, that's just a memory. I don't have to follow it. I don't have to do anything with it. I don't have to be limited by it. So stop treating the past as a prophecy or as your now truth. It doesn't even exist except on your mind as a memory. Your power is in the now. Become present and start showing up from who you truly are now. Present, free, alive.